It's gonna be a weird 2 hours. Guys, my name is Joe Starr. You know me from Pencils and Parsecs and Honest Trailers. And I have gathered together the only team that you could possibly gather together to enter a game as totally extreme and 90s and covered in spikes as riffs. I'll introduce them left and right. Dan Casey, thanks for being here, sir.
Of course, thank you for having me.
This is gonna be fun. Markia McCarty.
Yes, oh, I'm ready.
Haley Mancini.
Hello.
Yep. Chris Yule.
Hello, hi.
Charlie Feldman.
Glitter boy.
Yep. Oh, guys, you're not ready for what's about to happen. I'm gonna try to walk you through the business end of this real quick, and I'm gonna screw it up immediately, and then our producer Matt is probably gonna run out here frantically to explain it to you better. Guys, the way you can participate in this game is you can tip to build these guys a bank of extreme points. And the way extreme points work is if you want to do something extreme and you want it to automatically succeed, Matt, come in here. You're gonna do this better than me.
All right, dope. What's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm covered in baby oil. Right.
So extreme!
Yeah, guys. So you can tip. We're gonna be having
smell
four
like it,
different. I feel smooth. It's weird. So for every half hour, we will be doing a poll. You guys can donate to see which one you want to appear next through the rift. So first we have the Beetlejuice, the sandworm from Beetlejuice, or what did I say? Oh, or Goliath from Gargoyles. So you can, it's cumulative, so whichever has the most after 30 minutes will be coming through the rift next. And you'll see, well, this is going to change through. We have 3 other ones after this. We don't want to let the players know. I forgot. I didn't mean to spoil that for you.
Nah, that's okay.
Great. So that's what you do.
Look at it, made them happy. It warmed them up.
It warmed them up a little bit. So donate for the ones that you want to see coming through next. Also, extreme points. You can donate for that. Every $25, we'll have a pool over here. Joe will be able to see how much we have in the pool. At any point, one of these players can be using extreme point to do their action for free.
So it's the way extreme points work is that they just want to ignore penalties and bonuses and whatever. They just want something to succeed. But if you're going to use extreme points, then what you do has to be the most extreme thing that has ever happened.
Yeah.
It's gonna get weird, you guys. You guys ready to play riffs?
Let's do it. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Woo! Let's do this. Okay. Opening. Exterior. A small town in what? Okay, guys, real quick. Sorry. Premise of riffs. What are you about to watch? Okay. There was a nuclear war on Earth. It opened up all these magical ley lines all over the planet. Demons and people and creatures from every dimension poured into the planet. Everything went bonkers. Cut to 200 years later. Here we are. All you guys really need to know is we're in North America. Specifically, we're somewhere near where Kansas City used to be. There is an evil American government called the Coalition. They're basically American Nazis, but like different ones than the ones that run things now. They have like this very easy to ID black armor with skull faces because this is the 90s. Their rival country of Tolkien, which is a magical country called Tolkien, has just been burned to the ground. The Coalition has finally won their longtime war with Tolkien. But in between the Coalition and Tolkien, there's just wilderness and chaos where people are just trying to survive and trying to get by. And that's where we find our players in a town called Flowers Town. Looks like a little old Kansas frontier town. They've been gathered together by that town's sheriff, Old Sam. Here we go, guys. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been gathered together. You're in front of the town jailhouse. I mean, this place, it just looks like an old Western town with some random sci-fi trappings, okay? Instead of a blacksmith shop, maybe there's ye old robot fix-it, okay? There's tech here. Most people are pretty poor, but it's not like a shanty town. These people have made like a pretty good go of it with this place. You've been gathered together by Old Sam, who weirdly looks and sounds exactly like Sam Elliott from Tombstone.
Weird.
I know, it's crazy, right? This town, there's a coalition presence here. This is a coalition-occupied town. It's not like a massive military base, but they're here. They run things, okay? So you guys have been gathered together. Maybe you've been here before, maybe you haven't, but you've all worked with Old Sam before in your line of mercenary work. You guys trust him, you know him. Maybe you know each other, maybe you don't. I don't know. We're about to find out. Old Sam has gathered you guys together in front of the jailhouse, and I'm gonna do my best Sam Elliott. And by best, I mean terrible.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Well, boys, I've gathered you all here. The Coalition wants something done. I need people done doing it. So I've gathered together you 5. It's going to be a simple job. But first, I want you guys to kind of get to know each other so you know who I'm working with. And since you're already standing in badass poses from left to right, I'm going to introduce you guys that way.
The name's Clonathan Slayer Thomas, and I'm the best at what I do. If you're thinking I look weird, yeah, I'm a gigantic mutated cat, a lynx to be specific. You might remember me from one of the legendarily unproduced episodes of the hit 1990s show SWAT Cats. Best show on TV in 1994. They canceled us prematurely. My entire family was killed. They were spayed and neutered in the Great War. And now here I am, seeking justice. I used to be an enforcer, but then they said your gun and your badge, and I turned it in, and I went black ops for the SWAT Cats. I've been undercover for a long time, and I'm ready to claw my way back to the top.
Clonathan, it's good to see you again, brother.
You as well, Sam.
Like I always say, when you need something done doing, you hire a cyborg cat person to do it. Lady, everybody knows you here. Everybody probably recognizes you, but just go ahead and introduce yourself anyway.
Yeah, as you know already, I'm Spire Hellfire from the Hellfire Girls. Yeah, we're really big in like 88 different dimensions. I'm not from Earth, sorry. sorry, not from Earth. God, this trash can of a planet. If I wasn't stuck here, then I'd already be left. Right, so yeah, I'm mercenary now, and that's because all my residuals ran out, and that, it really sucks. We're trying to get a Hellfire reunion tour back on. It's not happening, but for right now, as you know, I will totally stand by you with all of my psychic mind powers. I'm really big with that. And yes, you've noticed, I am a nudist now. Don't worry, because all of my armor is like mentally on my body. So you have that, you have my sword, and I've got other, really awesome skills that will be
everyone has so
busted out.
many ammo pouches and their feet look really weird.
Every now and then, things are going to say things. Go ahead, Markia.
Yeah, and as you can tell by my boots, they're dragon claw boots, so don't think my feet look too weird or anything. It's just natural.
Perfectly natural dragon claw boots that no one should pay any attention to.
Not
Absolutely.
a bit.
Next up on the team.
My name is CR Dorito. I'm a witch. The CR stands for Cool Ranch. My family was saved in the original war by Cool Ranch Doritos. As I said, I'm a witch, and I can summon all the powers of 96 snack foods to use in order to help me and my comrades to save the day. But I hate everybody.
And even though you hate everybody, I loved working with your mother, Capri Sun. And I'm glad you're on the team, CR. Big ups to Capri Sun. She was about it in other 90s slang.
The original pouch.
Absolutely. The original magic pouch.
Don't make me show emotion in front of these people I've just met.
I'm sorry, I crossed the line. Sir?
Don't call me sir. I'm just a cool teen. I'm not some dumb adult. I don't like adults and I don't like posers. You're pretty cool though. I got your posters all over my sewer house.
Right.
So I live in the sewers. Some people call me a city rat. I don't care. I used to roll with sky pirates. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bear. I'm a bear boy. I'm a mutant bear boy. But when I'm not hacking, which is my favorite thing to do, I'm surfing the skies on my airfoil. Shink! I whip out my airfoil, which goes like that. Like, yeah, I surf in the air. Shink! And I put it back. Because I'm rad.
I can't wait.
Just a teen, though.
I can't wait to spin tails with you.
We'll spin all the tails.
Yeah. Lady, what's your story?
Oof. My name is Angela Merkin. I'm Sir Merk was a Merkin. Yes. I was raised in communist East Berlin by wild tanks. And the wild tanks, they taught me how to be a shrewd diplomat. Und I am very excited to be here with eine kleine, the Glitter Boy. Glitter Boy?
We
Glitter
call them
boy.
glitter boys. It's just a gigantic suit of armor with a rail gun with spikes all over
Ooh,
it.
it's big gun.
It's very big. It's very extreme in 90s. Now, allow me to please introduce you the man who's bankrolling all of this. The governor's Snively's son, Eric Bannon Jr. And so this little kind of wussy, like kind of greasy dude walks up. He's the governor's son. This guy, you just smell just trying to climb the ladder and kiss butts like all over this guy. Okay. And he does not like any of you, and he's clearly wearing like coalition badges all over the place. He's definitely compensating for something. Like, you have a feeling he doesn't hold any kind of official rank. He just really wants to impress all of you. Now listen up! My name is Eric Bannon Jr., and my dad's the governor. And he's given me this big responsibility, and if I pull it off, I could be off in Chi-Town, the capital of the coalition that's named after Chicago's worst nickname, because this game is weird. If I pull this off, I could be there rubbing elbows with famous people, so don't screw this up. The job's easy. You see that cargo truck over there? You guys are gonna escort that cargo truck from here to the military base across the mountains. And that's it. Don't ask me what's in the cargo truck, because I'm not gonna tell you.
What's in it?
Yeah, we'll send the cargo.
I just said I'm not gonna tell you guys. Oh my God, old Sam, don't tell him what's in the cargo truck. I don't know what's in the cargo truck.
I'm hocking up a hairball and spitting it right at his feet.
You DB, which is our racist word for dimensional beings.
The only thing I hate more than the governor is his shitty son that doesn't tell us what we're getting from a truck.
Right, and I'm a dimensional being. You got something to say to me then?
Okay, now old Sam's he's gonna step in. He's gonna keep the peace. These guys will work fine. I trust all of them. Eric, maybe you should just leave before you cause an incident. He's like,
Eric.
well, I will leave,
Yeah.
Clonathan, because I want to, not because you told me to.
I just did that. I made that happen because I have a power of seduction. And many haven't.
It's
So-
working
been
for
able to
me.
tell on me.
So
I was making eyes at him.
Right, walk away, little man.
So he walks off, he storms off, he's very stampy and stompy. So old Sam's like, all right, y'all kind of get your gear together, go gather with those red shirts over there by the cargo thing.
They're gonna be fine.
They look pretty tough.
They're gonna
Yes,
be,
of course,
look,
great.
I've known these guys a lot of years. They all got families they're gonna go home to.
Oh, I love a
It's gonna be
good
great.
family reunion.
They're
I'll
all gonna
never have
retire.
one.
Absolutely.
They're gonna retire and get
Clonathan, if we
rich
can
house.
also maybe take your ATV, the details of which are on the second page of your character
Yeah,
sheet.
I've been waiting to tell you about my sick whip outside. It's an ATV, that means all-terrain vehicle. It's got, unlike normal ATVs, 16 wheels.
It's a great vehicle.
It seats several.
So if you guys just kind of want to prepare, talk amongst yourselves for a minute, or if you want to go check out this completely random group of 5 circus clowns that have chosen today inconspicuously to tour into the town, you can go see the clowns perform. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll be back in a few minutes. I got to take a whiz.
Sam, real
Spit.
quick before you go.
Yeah, Clonathan.
It says, if I'm reading my manual right, it says this only seats 4, but there's clearly a lot of us. Does the teenager count as a full person?
No, it's cool. I'll ride my airfoil. I'm gonna skitch on the back of the cargo truck.
All right, problem solved.
You guys work this out amongst yourselves, and he walks off. Leave it to you guys to kind of get prepared, go hang out with clowns, whatever you want to do.
Look,
I don't know about you guys. I think we should look inside the cargo truck, see what's in there.
I have the affection for the clowns erotically, so I would like to watch them, if possible.
Yeah, I'm a kid, so I like clowns too. I mean, I'm kind of torn, really.
What do you think?
let's go check out these clowns first. They might have some info on what's inside that truck.
Yeah, let's go pump some clowns.
Right, well, I'm always looking for like new tunes and such, and you know, like clowns and music. I'm gonna like whip out my guitar, follow what point. Yeah, yeah,
Sick jam sesh.
yeah.
Clowns usually have kettle corn. I say
Nice.
let's do it.
Is that like a rival snack, or can you channel through that too?
It
Okay.
could go one two ways.
So you guys are all gonna go
Caramel
check out this
or
this
bad?
completely inconspicuous clown group.
Yeah.
They seem alright.
Yeah, they seem okay, right? Okay, so you walk over, these clowns are performing for some little kids, and one of them notices you guys, and he's like, hello there, big boys and girls, welcome to our show. Would you guys like to watch us maybe do, I don't know, cartwheels or something? And then the other one's like, not cartwheels, like balloon animals or something. Why would you say cartwheels?
I want to see that cartwheel, man. That
Okay.
sounds really sick.
Okay, so these clowns start cartwheeling for you. You notice that this guy's, he seems a little nervous that you guys walked over, okay? But these clowns, they're performing for you guys. They're kind of eyeing you. They're definitely eyeballing the giant suit of armor that you've parked nearby.
It's very sexy.
Yeah, it's very sexy. They don't look happy, but these clowns are kind of doing their thing.
My witch senses are going off, and little beknownst to you guys, I have a very good skill of public speaking, and there's something that I'm not resonating with in these guys. If they were good clowns, they would be good public speakers, but they're clearly schwitzing over here.
9! Are they up to something?
I think they're up to something.
I just thought it was really brave. He was overcoming his speech impediment to perform for an audience. But sure, we'll go with this.
Well, I'm just going to say, I've got a pretty strong thing about perception, but more people are nervous around me, like, all the time. I think everything's on the up and up. It's just a bunch of clowns.
Sure enough, one of the clowns hand springs over to you, and he's like, "Oh, hey, can I have your autograph?" And he holds out a piece of paper and a pencil.
Right, well, that would be 10 for, the autograph, because, residuals ran out, and, I got to make money somehow, so you got 10,
Okay.
I get you an autograph.
Okay. Well, 10 for an autograph. How much for your blood? And then the clown goes, and it's a vampire clown.
I told you he
Son
was
of a
schwitzing.
Suddenly, all the clowns are just like picking up swords and guns, and all these clowns are just
Schwitzing
baring their
blood.
fangs. And one of them goes, "Get to the cargo! Steal the cargo!" And all of a sudden, all these clowns, except, sorry, let me back it up a little bit. He says that in Spanish, but I think a few of you speak that according to your overly complicated character sheets.
Hey, paiso.
So suddenly,
Paiso. Esos paisos son vampiros.
exactly what she said. Okay, guys, suddenly you're face to face with 4 vampire clowns armed with swords. I need everyone to roll a d20 to determine who's gonna go first in combat.
17.
9.
Wait,
No, you need to.
are you doing a bit?
That's what she got. No, I really rolled. 9!
Haley got a 9.
No, I got 2.
Okay, you got a 2.
Yeah.
Markia, what'd you get?
Well, I got an 11.
Okay. Now, all of you somewhere in your upper left, you've got an initiative bonus.
Oh, yeah.
So let's add those. Dan, what do you
I'm
have?
19 because I'm ready for anything.
Okay, so you got a 19.
So I got a 14 then?
Now you got a 14. Okay.
I don't have an initiative.
You don't have any initiative. That's fine. It fits the character, I think.
Just-
Chris?
It's all right.
17.
You had
Okay,
good
still
intuition.
17, Charlie?
I got some fun.
Okay, so then you have
I'm gonna add it to your
10
nine.
total.
So
Okay,
six.
guys, these clowns, they're charging at you. Clonathan, you're first up, man. How do you want to deal with these clowns?
The only thing I hate more than someone interrupting a performance are fucking vampires. Can I say fucking? Because I just did twice.
Hey, it's the 90s. We don't apologize.
That's rad.
This is so extreme.
All right. If memory serves, clowns hate chainswords. So I'm gonna unsheath mine and turn these clowns into multiple clowns.
Okay. So you're gonna run up to say you're picking a vampire clown.
Oh yeah, I'm the one who I believed in and now has betrayed my trust.
All right. Roll a d20 and then add your to strike bonus
Where in the hell is that?
somewhere. You got a lot of info.
15.
Combat skill.
Okay, so you've rolled a 15. Okay, I'm going to roll to see if this poor clown dodges or not.
Dodge this.
Wow, he does not. He
Yeah,
has
that's
rolled-
what I thought.
He has rolled a 6. So he cannot. So let's roll the damage of that chainsword.
That's right. Welcome to Barnum and Slaley, bitch.
All right, that's 9 points of damage.
Okay, the first vampire disappears into a puff of ash with a. But the other 3 vampires are kind of like, but they're still coming at you guys. They're a little more cautious now, but they're coming at you guys. And Kid Skyzoomer, what you gonna do, man?
I'm gonna jump on my airfoil because everything's cooler on an airfoil.
Absolutely, it
Then
is.
I'm gonna whip out my ballistic arsenal laser operated ordnance. I just call it my blue, and I'm gonna shoot it at one of the other clowns.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll for it.
Yeah, do it.
I got it. 17.
Okay, with your strike bonus in there, oh man, this clown is probably toast. Oh man, yeah, he rolled a 10. You're definitely hitting him.
All right.
Roll that damage.
That's 12.
12 damage. Okay, that vampire basically explodes. And just balloon animals just deflate everywhere. He's done. The next one, okay, so this third vampire is just kind of like, he's gonna make a break for the cargo now, and the red shirts that are all in their collision armor, even with their skulls on, you can kind of tell that they're freaked out by this clown vampire that's suddenly shown up, and they're just not reacting at all. They're just freaked out. But fortunately, you know who is gonna react next? Spire Hellfire.
Yeah. Right, so there's 3 vampires left, and one of them's going for the red shirt.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna use my mind powers to freeze that third vampire, in his tracks, and then I'm going to somersault over him, bite him on the neck, and crank his neck.
Okay, do you want to roll for those things, or would you like to bank some extreme points? 'Cause that
Do we
sounds
have any
a little-
extreme points?
We have 2 extreme points that you can use.
I don't know if I should use it. I don't know if I should.
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna use one of these.
I'm sure we'll get more extreme points pretty soon.
We're gonna need them.
You guys are going to need extreme points, because also something weird's going to happen in about 13 minutes.
Something weirder?
Something even weirder than vampire clowns. Okay, so you are banking one of our extreme points. All right. And now you gotta make this move extreme AF.
All right. So all the things I have no idea what I'm rolling for. With this.
Oh,
I
you're
just
not
do
rolling
it.
anything since you
Right.
used your point. You just tell me what you want to do.
Okay, right. So what I do is I reach into the pouches in my invisible mental armor. I bring out handfuls of it's a white dust, and I blow it into the vampire's face, freezing him in his tracks. I somersault over him, grabbing his head with one of my hand claws, and I bite him and I whack his throat and rip his head off.
A perfectly natural thing for a pop singer who is absolutely just a normal pop singer to do.
Because cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I thought it was garlic powder.
So that vampire just got a taste of his own medicine. He goes absolutely down. So much blood shoots out of his clown shoes, weirdly, and he's just down
Ew.
for the count. He turns into ash. Yeah, that's why the shoes are so big? That's where most of their blood is. That's a fun fact.
And I
They should wear
pat him down
compression
for any
socks.
money.
All right, guys, we've got 2 more vampires, and Angelina Merkin.
Angela
You're up.
Merkin, but it's okay.
Angela Merkin, I apologize.
It's okay.
You got 2 more clowns. They're both running for the cargo now too. They clearly want this
So
cargo.
do I roll?
You.
What's
You
my,
just-
I'm going to.
What do you wanna do?
I'm going to take my enormous mech arms yet, and I'm going to make them into a pretzel. Pretzel.
You're gonna turn the little men into a
Yes.
pretzel?
Do a clown pretzel.
Yes.
Okay,
clown
so
pretzel.
you've now gotten into your armor. You're. All
It's
right,
very
cool.
heavy.
Okay, so for this, yeah, you just roll your d20, and then add your to strike bonus.
Ooh, got some fun? Strike 5.
Okay.
It's not good.
Come on, one.
Okay, so you have kind of gone, but the glitter boy, it's a big giant piece of armor. It's moving a little slow. The clowns are able to dodge. However, they are horrified. One of them has like a sword, and he's just kind of tapping it just uselessly against the
This is
armor
foolishness.
to no effect.
I don't like this at
It's
all.
not nearly a strong enough weapon to even hurt it. Which brings us to CR Dorito.
All right. So what I do is I take a look at it. We got 2 because it didn't really do
Yeah,
anything.
we've got 2 left. One of them is kind of tinking against the glitter boy. One of them is now biting a red shirt. First one to go.
Okay, so right away I start shape-shifting over to him. I immediately take the visage of a Spanish-speaking vampire and I zap over to him and I say, "Hola, vampiro amigo."
Como te
Yo
llamas?
ya, me llamo Dorito y yo soy tu amigo. And when his guard is down, at the very last second, I pull out a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, which unleashes an icy blast of flavor right into his mouth, kicking him back, tumbling into the red shirts as if they were bowling pins.
Okay, so I need you to roll your d20.
Okay.
There's not going to be a to strike bonus
To
here. 'cause it's
17,
magic.
of course.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, he rolled an 8. So this vampire, he's real nervous at first, but then like you're speaking Spanish to him, and you look like someone he kind of knows.
Yeah.
He's a little confused,
Somos
he's a little taken
amigos.
back. But for all he knows, the vampire kingdoms sent a second operative. So he's like, okay. And so he doesn't even notice when you pull out the bag of Doritos and shoot an ice blast via Doritos. And
Full flavor.
So what's the damage on your ice blast? It's on your second page.
It is 2.
It's just a 2. That's all
It
it
says
says.
2 GG.
2d6?
Oh, I think it
2d6.
says 2d6, and my handwriting is horrible.
Oh.
Okay, so take a 6-sided die.
Oh
roll
yes, I
2.
wanted to take the opportunity to absolutely poop on
Yeah,
the
Sam,
Dundermaster
you suck it
here.
right.
Sorry. All right. So, a 2 and a 6.
Yep. What'd you get? A 2 and a 6? That makes 8. Oh man.
Yes.
Okay. So this
That does make 8.
this vampire, he's kind of
This
frozy.
witch never has to add.
I
know
like
what?
that your character is played by Jodie Foster.
So he staggers back. He's in shock. He's got like ice all over him. He's hurting, but he's not like completely. He's definitely like, what are you doing? But he does sort of like he's coming at you, and he's gonna try to choke you like that.
No.
So he's let me roll for this poor frozen vampire clown. This is horrible. And if you can beat a 6, roll a d20. And then I think you have a to dodge bonus. I don't think you need it.
Don't need it, 18.
You don't. So you kind of like just sort of sidestep this
So
poor
witch.
frozen clown. And who has probably the most, just the coolest way to finish this poor bastard off?
I'm still zooming around my airfoil, so I zoom right at him, and I'm just coming right at his head, and right before I hit him, I jump off my airfoil, so the airfoil hits him in the face, and I land like behind him, because I do a flip over him.
You know what? Just roll a d20.
Boom.
That's tubular.
I got a 12. What'd you get?
So, so you're coming in hot, everything's
Yeah.
kind of fine, and then your airfoil kind of goes like it kind of sparks. You
That
really
happens
probably should have
sometimes.
like done your maintenance this
Yeah,
morning.
should clean it.
You were probably just nervous that you're gonna meet that you found out you're gonna meet Spire, sure. And it just kind of juts a little bit just as you sort of jump, and instead of you don't so much backflip as you just hit the side of a building.
Yeah, that
Like,
happens.
Kind of hard, and just roll a d6 for me.
It's the folly of youth.
4.
So you take 4 damage off your
SDC?
SDC, yeah. So this vampire, he's still not. This poor bastard's still not quite dead.
Sensing that my colleagues are in danger, I scamper over on all fours because I'm a fucking cat at the end of the day, let's face it. And I plunge my claws into his stomach and start pulling out his intestines like there's so many scarves that just won't stop coming out.
Roll a d20, and those are your bionic claws, right?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, because you're.
That's 18.
Okay, you definitely rip into this poor vampire clown's insides. His intestines, just like those handkerchiefs, are different colors.
That's gross, man. You should have seen a doctor.
And he looks into your eyes and he goes, "You haven't heard the last of the vampire kingdoms!" And then he just turns to ash.
Oh.
Is that all of the vampires? Is there one more?
You look around. Oh no. There's no. That's it. You guys have. Oh wait, no. You're right. There is
Sorry,
one guy.
red shirts.
There's one guy. There's one guy literally just chewing on a red shirt who is no longer screaming because he's very dead.
Oh God.
He had a family.
Curtis. I'm so
Old
sorry.
Old Sam sort of steps out and just shoots that one in the head very casually. And then he pulls up his zipper because he was out taking a whiz.
I look at him and I say, "Old Sam, you might be an adult, but you got the soul of a teen."
I appreciate that, youngster. What the hell just happened?
Just vampire clowns.
It's clown
You know
stuff.
how it is.
Yeah, it happens.
Vampires this
Just
far
a-
north. That's weird.
Pretty far north.
What were they doing? What were they up to?
Cartwheels.
Yeah, they're doing really bad cartwheels though. I mean,
Yeah.
I do a lot of my
Sloppy
own
work.
stunts on stage.
You know, it's
Something
why the
happened.
circus
They
is a
did
dying industry.
Something had to bring the vampires this far from Mexico
Oh.
City besides
They
cartwheels.
wanted the cargo. They were trying to steal it.
Right.
Oh yeah, you know what we're trying to get? They wanted to do.
Well, then I
Yeah.
guess we should just go ahead and get this cargo to where it's going. Then
What is it again?
I can't tell you.
Dang it.
I don't know myself. So let's gear up and roll out, team. How about that?
So shake
All
some
right,
dust.
sounds good.
Yes.
Let's shake some
I'm
dust.
gonna clean up my
Right.
airfoil real quick.
And because one of my least favorite things in a role-playing game is when no one can just do very simple things like walk to a car, we're gonna do a star wipe.
Yes.
How do we get in my ATV?
Hard cut to you guys all hanging out in Climate Thomas's.
Let me know if there's too much breeze. I'll roll up the windows.
This Fruitopia is delicious.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I've got the lemon ginger kombucha if anybody else wants. I've got like 3 more of those.
I think there's some Mondo in the back.
What are you guys talking about? I'm like 30 feet back because I got a rope attached to the ATV.
Oh, you're
and I'm
sky
like-
surfing?
I'm
Oh,
sky
that's
surfing.
that's
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That's
I
Sky
can't hear really very
oh
well.
man, that's all that in a bag of chips, as they said in the '90s.
You
That's
know my
literally
people.
you. So old Sam is he's up front. The cargo truck is up front. There's a couple of dead boys. They're called dead boys. Left. That's a coalition grunt. They're sort of guarding the truck, walk alongside it. They also have 2 skeleton robots, which just look like T-800s but skeletons because this game did some borrowing.
Sabaro?
They did some borrowing. You guys are eating giant slices of pizza. Okay, so you guys are sort of in the thick wilderness. Everything's been quiet for the past hour since the vampire thing happened. What do you guys want to do? Oh, also, sorry, old Sam also gave you guys a warning. Hey, it's been weird for the past couple of days, ever since this cargo showed up in town, in fact, but there's just been a lot of rift activity, like more so than normal out here. So every now and then, things have been opening up and we've been having to deal with it. So just keep an eye out. I apologize I didn't tell you that at the start.
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen.
I'm sure not. This is going to be a very casual trip. But okay, so you guys are all hanging out in the ATV.
Are we paused right now? Or are we like, did we like pull off to the side? Or are we still like?
No,
trucking
you
ahead?
guys are kind of marching along.
Okay.
You know, the terrain's pretty dense, so you're not speeding along exactly, but you know you're moving. Your glitter boy is sort of remote, sort of marching
Behind.
along.
Yes.
And you're sky surfing. The floor is yours. What do you guys want to do?
Kid Sky Zoom, do you want to take an Overwatch position? 5 ahead. See what's coming down the pipe.
You got it, cat guy.
Yes.
So yeah, I let go of my rope and I just go forward. I go a little bit higher and zoom around and check
Okay.
everything out. Lots of forest, you guys.
What's up?
Just me. On my airfoil.
Right,
timely.
I signed some extra autographs, so if you want to take those with you in case that helps out, it's just like currency in case
Yeah,
you need
no,
to
yeah,
barter.
I'll definitely give those to other people and not keep them for myself.
You know what's
In a
cool?
special
Joining
place.
a street team, getting actionable experience that can help you get a career. Maybe after you go to teen college.
Yeah, that sounds rad too. But seriously, I gotta go check some stuff out in the sky now.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
Like anal merkin. Can you like send
So
your
what?
what? That's your name, right?
Isn't it Argyle Merkin?
It's Angela. Because if you want the anal, that is extra. I would like to sneak into the cargo. Is that possible?
Okay.
I would like to
Okay,
check
so
it
you're
out.
you're getting out of the
I
truck.
want to be sneaky.
I'll
Okay.
make a distraction by pretending to be in heat.
Okay, so you're meowing.
I'm gonna record you because this is fire.
Yeah, sample this.
I'll
You're kind of
dance.
sneaking ahead. Meanwhile, up top, there's a weird sort of. There's some lightning starting to pick up, but there's no clouds, so that's weird.
There's like a weird dry storm happening.
You're feeling. Yeah, things are. Things are feeling a little magic-y. Your fur's kind of sticking up. You're definitely feeling something
Oh,
kind of weird
100%.
going on. So are you.
Oh,
All of a sudden, oh my God, you guys, a rift just opened up. I'm not entirely sure what's coming out of it.
Guys,
Someone
rift
who
just
works
opened
here.
What?
It's like some miracle birth.
Suddenly, this extremely vaginal-looking tear in space and time opens
I
in
think
the
it looks
sky.
like a flower.
And this
Somebody cover the teen's eyes.
I'm feeling weird things.
It's natural.
Quick,
Suddenly-
before his body changes.
suddenly out of this magical canal drops this massive gray figure. Drops out of the sky, does a cool superhero landing
My God.
Whoa.
because, as voted by our viewing audience, this massive, just shirtless but like bizarrely handsome gargoyle man stands tall. Matt, I think I just did that right. Tell me if I didn't.
Here's the thing.
Tell me what's up.
Nobody tipped for either one. So I would say nothing comes out.
Okay.
Or that thing dies on impact.
No! It was just like the show.
Guys,
You could have saved it.
It's cumulative. Don't. You're doing a versus. It's like the Star Wars system. It's one versus the other. So if you go for neither, nothing comes out of the portal.
So this gargoyle kind of looks around. He's not into it. And he jumps back into the sky vagina, you
Guys,
guys.
we're cool. It's all good.
I
Wait,
feel
guys.
so rejected.
We're cool.
Wisdom or something.
No, come back, Viscaina.
Wait, guys. I'm a specialist in the care of exotic animals.
Sweet.
He's gone.
Now we know.
Now you guys know.
I've got a lot of empathy and I can read emotions, and he wasn't feeling it. So
Just wasn't feeling it. So
He
guys,
just wasn't.
we're gonna have a new poll coming up, and make sure you tip so we can tip so you can vote what's gonna come out of the rifts. And if something actually comes out, things will go down. Okay? All right. Ready to go. Okay. So, but in the meantime.
I was making with the sneaking on the cargo.
So a huge distraction has happened because a gargoyle showed up for 2 seconds and left.
It was crazy, man.
Okay, so you're sneaking up to the cargo.
I want to see.
The guys really aren't kind of paying attention. One of them sort of happens to look back, and he's kind of like, "Hey, what are you up to?"
It's okay. I'm German. It's fine. Just walking and seeing and eating
German.
the Schwanzstugen.
I guess you're visiting from the New German Republic. Are you somebody important?
Yes, I'm very important.
Like this poor guy, he's not
He's
full deck.
I'm a diplomat, and I need to
Okay.
know what's going on with the cargo
Okay.
for my country.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that. I should probably talk to Steve.
No. You should. And then I throw a rock, and it's actually a shiny, very shiny rock, and he's very distracted.
Okay.
That's all right.
Roll a d20.
Give me not 5. 13.
Okay. Let's see if our. So he kind of watches the rock go. He's very focused on it,
It's very shiny.
and he's kind of looking for a minute, like he really just kind of wants to go after it, maybe. But then he's kind of like, "You got. Maybe Steve might want to watch us throw rocks too. I can go get him. It seems fun. I like meeting new people."
No. Steve's doing good where he is. He is listening to the Hasselhoff and the 99 Luftballons, and he does not want to be disturbed.
Okay, well then, I don't know. I should. Okay, go ahead and roll yourself a d20.
This is not going.
And in your skills, do you have any kind of charm or anything? Or actually, what's your PB? Your physical beauty.
It should be off the charts. Where would that be? 17.
Oh well, you're quite lovely for a weird German person who was raised by tanks.
I have a lot of gas in the tank, if you know what I mean. 14.
Okay, we're gonna add a 4 to that. So there's no. Okay, yeah, he's kind of smitten. So
It's like a Bridget Nielsen thing. I'm very tall,
Yeah.
and very chic,
sure.
and crazy.
Okay, well, you know what? I think you're probably right. We should just let Steve do whatever it is that you just said. That he's probably doing. I guess I can let you see the cargo. Hang on, I got keys. I got keys. So he gets the key out, and he just starts. Everything's still moving, and he's opening the thing. It's taking a few minutes. There's a hiss of gas, and the cargo doors swing open, and inside there is a. Well, you're probably the only one that can see it. Maybe you're up in the air, kind of looking down.
Yeah.
Can I call him over?
Sure.
So he can see? I want my friend to see what I'm
Come
seeing.
down on my airfoil. It's
Hey.
cool. Looks sweet.
Hey, I like your airfoil. It's cool.
Thanks, man. It's just for teens.
Well, this is it, I guess. And you look inside, and there's a jail cell in there, and there is an elf lady that looks exactly like Angelina Jolie from Hackers, but with elf ears. And she's just knocked out cold.
Sexuality is tingling.
She's just knocked out cold. She's just clearly been heavily sedated. Well, that's weird, is what the guy says. There's a lady in here.
You didn't know about the lady?
No, man, I just do what they told me to take this truck to the base. So that's what I'm doing.
Poser.
I guess. You've probably hurt his feelings.
So it's okay.
I'm
I
not
stroke
sorry.
him. I stroke him. He feels better.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. Okay, so you guys have discovered you're transporting a lady.
I want to go in there and try and talk to her.
I don't know if I can let you go in there. That might. I showed her. I showed her to you. That's kind of crossing the line, guys. I don't think I can let you do that. And at this point, Steve has sort of heard the commotion, and he's on top of the truck and kind of walks over and looks down, and he's just like, Lebob, why did you open the?
Steve,
Guys,
what's
you
with the
can't.
lady?
Guys, come on.
Steve, why is there a lady in there?
Guys, I can't. You guys aren't even supposed to know there's a lady in there.
Seems weird. It feels weird.
Human trafficking is wrong.
It's very sketchy.
All right, look. This lady, she's like, they found her in Tolkien or something, and now we're supposed to take it. That's all I know. Okay, guys, just don't get me fired. I really need this job. Just forget you saw the lady, and let's just get going. Can we just get going?
Does she look hurt or anything?
She just looks heavily sedated.
We should tell the rest of them
Yeah,
what we saw.
guys, there's a lady.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
We should.
What?
It wasn't Steve.
What kind of lady?
My God, it wasn't.
Elf lady.
I speak elf.
Hey, she speaks elf. Do you speak unconscious elf?
I speak unconscious.
Just as a cat, you must sit on her face and not let her breathe. She will wake up.
Yes. She might have a problem with pet dander.
That could be a problem.
Well, I mean, I've got telepathy, so she's.
Or you could just do that.
Into her
Or
dreams,
something.
yes.
I mean, yeah,
Wow,
just
way
a
to bury the
perfectly
lead.
normal thing for a very
pop star.
standard, typical pop star to have.
Well,
is-
pop stars have a lot of skills, yeah.
Is-
You know, we've got to be a jack of all trades, wear many hats, and as it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, so you are you're gonna try to sort of
We should incept her.
Yes.
Just putting that out there.
Incept
It
her.
hasn't come out
Inception,
yet.
and see what her dreams are.
I'm sure
Okay, so
Angela
you're
could put
reaching
together some
out
sort of device.
telepathically
Yeah.
to sort of
Just, to see what her
get into
last
this
spirits.
lady's head. Okay,
Quite literally,
so-
perhaps,
How-
if we incept
yeah.
her.
Depending on how strong I am.
All it would take is a few extreme points. Maybe if someone out there is listening.
So we do have 3 extreme points. If you just want to get in there and do the most extreme telepathy,
Well,
or
we
you
should
can
do
roll,
a
whatever
regular
you want to
roll.
do.
We should hack her brains because she's like the movie Hackers. Go, 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 go.
All
Yeah.
right.
So you've got some basic telepathy.
Yeah,
You might be able to kind of get in there.
How about
and-
we try the basic telepathy before we use up our extreme?
Okay,
I just
yeah,
love
sounds
these
good.
points.
Okay,
good.
so I'm gonna have you roll a single d20.
But with my rolls, I get a +2. Does that count for you?
Yes.
All right, then it's 12.
Okay, so
I don't know what it means by ISP PPE. There's a number next to that though.
I think that's your
okay,
bricks
so your PPE is sort of like your spell power.
That's a 4.
Okay, so take 4 off of that. You've used it. And
Wait, what? What?
so you just spent 4.
No, I'm not
4
using
PPE.
any. Just the 12.
So it costs like 4 of that to sort of do this.
All right, used it.
It's fine. I won't remember. So you sort of kind of try to get into this lady's head a little bit. It's tough because she's out of it. She's been completely put under. She's full on. I'm about to get wisdom teeth surgery, and so it's really hard to sort of pull anything out of her. You get flashes of a throne room. You get flashes of a door being kicked down and coalition soldiers marching in. You sort of get the sense that you're seeing these things from her point of view, but that's kind of all you get.
Right. She was in the throne room, and yeah, she got kidnapped by coalition. So we might be on the wrong side of this, but we're also mercenaries. So what? So yeah, that's what we got.
I pop a Cheeto in my mouth. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do with that whatever we're supposed to be doing.
Right. We don't know if she's like a good person or anything.
But she's
so
so attractive, though.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
kinda
super
stuck on
attractive,
that,
but I'm
too.
kind of an ass.
She
so.
is also attractive.
Maybe we're keeping her away from these uggos out here in the armor.
It's only fair.
The Steves of the world, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, don't get me started.
I won't.
Steve.
Yeah, I say we just lock it back up and like continue on. I mean, I just want to get paid for this.
Yeah, let's get paid, and then we can figure stuff out after we get paid. We can mess them up if we have to.
What about Steve?
Steve's cool.
Yeah, we're
He's
just
got
gonna.
the soul of a team.
I say we put Steve in there and take her out.
Ooh!
That's a good idea.
Okay, so the jeep sort of comes. The jeep sort of comes to a halt, and Sam walks over, and he's just like, "What's all the commotion about, y'all?"
Sam, there's a lady in the truck.
There's a lady in the truck. What
Yeah.
kind? And he kind of peeks his head in, and he's like, "Huh. Okay.
I think she might be royalty.
Oh, huh. Okay, then she must be like a high-value
She
prisoner.
might have more money. She might have money.
She could have a lot of money.
I love money.
I mean, if she's Tolkien high value, she don't got 2 nickels to rub together between her elf ears.
Oh, well then let's
we'll
just
just
know
lock
what
it
I'm
back
saying?
up.
Why was
Lock
that
it
currency
back up.
Forget
Roll
that.
out.
Let's just keep on going then.
Okay, I might not like people moving, but a job's a job. So if a job's a job to y'all,
Yes, we are
I
your
mean,
Huckleberry.
I'm sure
Yeah,
that
yeah.
maybe this is just like Uber.
Unless something changes, I'm alright with this right now.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's
I'm
All right.
just trying to get by on the mean streets.
Anyway,
Okay.
lock her back up.
You're supposed
Sorry,
to
elf lady.
just the
Close
whole
her up,
time.
Steve.
The
I
90s, we love money.
I'm gonna levitate next to the teen as we go forward
Rad.
because I can levitate and I need to stretch my legs.
okay,
So
Sky 5.
yeah.
okay,
Wow.
perfect. All right, so you guys are sort of back in. Everything starts moving again.
I'm popping a wheelie on the ATV.
Popping that's a heck
How
of a
many
wheelie.
wheels is that?
That's a heck of a wheelie
The
to pop.
front 8.
What music are you playing, John?
I'm bumping some Goo Goo Dolls.
Is
Okay.
it Iris?
So Google Dolls is playing, but then so you guys are driving. Google Dolls is playing.
And I don't want the world to see me.
No one understands me.
But here's the
You,
thing.
Goog.
You get into that that part of the song Iris right before they go into the big refrain where it just gets quiet for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the exact part I'm talking about. Right in that little bit of silence, you would definitely hear it because you're a cat person.
Yeah, I got sick ears.
You just hear a little, just off in the distance, just a little bit,
Son of a beast. These god-forsaken clouds are back. I hear calliope music.
They came back for round 2. Stupid idiots.
Wait, I'm an expert in lore on magical on magical kingdoms.
Is it coming from behind us like they're following us, or from like the side?
Okay. So Dorito, as an expert on magical lore, you would know that when vampires, so Mexico is entirely weird Aztec-y vampires because these games are
Yeah, we've all
problematic
been
and from
to
the
Mexico.
90s.
From Dust Till Dawn was very big.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
big.
I
So
will
again,
too.
1990, very problematic. You don't even want to see what the Japan book looks like. But you know that when
Yes.
vampires travel outside their borders, they usually pose as like theater trupes, or in this case, a traveling circus,
It's
or
a
stuff like
classic
that. The monorail
tale as old
salesman,
as
stuff
time.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and here's the thing about it. One thing I know about this magical lore and the fact that they're hiding as theater troops is that they're definitely trying to kill us. I hope I've enlightened you all
That's
today.
not great. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Every
Where
time
is
they're
it?
not going to want to be friends.
I'm
Where's
pretty.
the sound coming from?
So you're very like sort of dense forest. You sort of picked it up. It's just sort of in the distance. You're having a hard time really.
It's hard to tell. This forest is low-key thick. I can't find the sound.
Okay, so you know that bad guys are out there. The caravan's moving. What do you guys want to do?
Right, well, I slam a kombucha because we're about to, get jiggy with it.
Nice.
So, and I prep my mental armor, put an extra layer on, a
Okay.
couple more pouches.
Okay.
I can levitate above to see if I can see them from above.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're gonna levitate up.
I pop a Go-Gurt. And zoom into the sky.
I tried to look
Yeah,
around.
look around, and it gets foggier the more
Okay.
the more I get up.
So you get up there, and yeah, there is
It's
some fog, and you can kind of hear the tinkling of calliope music, which they should really not do.
They
Probably.
really shouldn't
Kinda-
do, but it's part of the lore.
And you
Could be nice.
That's just me detecting.
don't
the
necessarily
concealment.
see anything specific, but you see a lot of big trees like really sort of bending to the sides. More so like a vampire clown would not be making this kind of commotion in the forest. There's birds flying away.
boy.
General wildlife is very
And I'm a wildlife
unhappy.
expert, so I know that they're escaping from something
Hey,
Yeah,
dangerous.
I've got,
exactly.
look, I'm just
Exactly.
gonna throw this out there. I've got a skill called Detect Ambush.
I don't think that would apply.
I just like to see if I detect any ambushes nearby.
Okay,
These
so you're-
actual bushes.
So you're detecting it. So again, we're still moving. Like you're going to use your skill, but what is it? What do you want to do?
I turn down the cuckoo dust a little bit,
Okay, good. That's probably a smart move.
and I turn up my cat ears
Okay.
and start rotating them, seeing if I can detect anything.
And you definitely can. You can sort of feel what she's kind of seeing. You hear birds flying the opposite direction of where you guys are going, and you can. You can kind of hear smaller steps, but then there's also a. What's everybody drinking?
Fruitopia.
Okay, so your bottle of Fruitopia, it's about half empty, and just there's a stomp and a blip and a stomp.
Uh-oh.
What does it do to my
Hey, Lee
orbits?
Bob.
Do what?
What does it do to my orbits?
To your
My
gum?
Orbits.
To your orbit's gum?
No. The drink with the little floaty balls in it.
Oh,
Remove it?
yeah. The floaty balls are just kind of almost like
yeah.
spinning around in,
Yeah,
in
the
a
orbit,
circle here.
it was- wasn't it
So,
called over-
so
over-
judging by that Fruitopia, which you spot immediately
Yeah.
because you've been in a few ambushes before.
Yeah, I can
you know to
detect
look at the
them.
drinks. So you get the idea. There's a couple of small things coming and then something real big coming.
Hey, Lee Bob, I have a special mission for you. I need you to go up ahead and make sure the coast is clear. Steve told me he wants you for this. No one else can handle it.
Steve doesn't tell me what to do. I'm Steve's boss. Just send Steve.
No,
All right, Steve. Lee Bob has a special mission for you. He told me you were the man for it. You're the only one that can handle it.
So Steve, even though he literally also heard you say that, all of that, kind of just looks at Angela Merkel and he's like, and he gives
She'll
you.
be super impressed.
He takes off his helmet, and he's the sweetest. Bless his heart.
I'm so fond of him.
Bless Steve's heart. He gives you a big wink
Yeah, say-
and a
say after you
salute,
said.
and he's like, maybe I'll go see whatever cities exist in Germany with you someday.
I found
And
sense.
he-
I found sense.
He puts
Yeah,
on his helmet.
Don't bet on it.
Steve marches into the forest towards the direction that you pointed him in. And at this point, you guys have turned down the music.
I've lowered the volume of the Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls?
Still
Okay.
alive.
You can still hear them through my
Okay.
built-in loudspeaker.
So
Bionic?
you hear
Yeah.
silence. You
Get
hear
a jam
silence.
box.
You don't even hear like crickets or insects or anything like that anymore. Everything has just like bounced. You just hear the slow hum of the engines, and then all of a sudden, just in the distance, you hear a
That's not
and
Steve.
a scream,
Ooh, a scream.
and then the scream is cut short.
That might have been Steve.
Maybe there was a clown screaming because Steve killed it. Leave off.
What?
Suddenly,
Oh,
a single red ball just rolls towards the caravan.
Nope.
I'm detecting an ambush.
Nope.
Steve's spleen. Oh no, it's a red ball.
It is, it's just a red ball. Oh, I wish it had been Steve.
It's Steve. They rolled him into a dang ball.
I want to
Steve's
try and
a,
grab it and throw it back.
my son's a ball, damn.
So you're okay. What are you doing?
I want to grab it and throw it back as far as I can back into the forest.
Okay, so you throw the ball,
Yeah.
and just as you throw it back into the forest, a not a clown, but a ringmaster steps out of the trees, catches it, and just keeps juggling it with the other balls that he has. Did he screw up, or was that on purpose?
Is he normal
I don't
sized?
know.
Like
He is a normal. He is a
ringmaster?
normal
Okay.
person,
Right.
and he.
I have empathy, so no wait, I've got sense evil.
There's a shitload of evil.
Okay, no wait, I've got empathy then.
I'd like to.
There's so much evil.
I'm gonna read his emotion.
And also, there's a little bit of kind of a little more of that lightning feel. There's something weird again going on in the sky, and you guys get to decide what it is that's going on in the sky. So make sure you tip and vote, and make sure that something crazy comes out. You guys can see what your choices are, and I love both of them equally. So it's up to you guys.
You could get a party pack from CR Dorito.
Absolutely. Oh, there are two very different party packs possibly falling out of the sky very soon. So you've got this guy. You sense a lot of evil. You don't even have to roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I shoot a mind arrow.
So you're
With
just
my
going to
powers.
immediately try to mind bullet this guy.
Yeah,
Classic
take him
pop
down.
star.
Don't take any chances.
Nah,
Yeah, no,
shoot
that's fair.
right-
That's
right.
completely fair. Okay.
Pop stars, is there anything they can't do?
Hold on
They're
to some
just like
money after
us.
taxes.
It's so true.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little difficulty on this because this guy, took you by surprise and not the other way around. But he seems kind of cocky and confident, so it's sort of a very weird vampire come at me bro stance. So I want you to roll a d20.
With my plus roll, it's 14.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this a strike to strike, or is this just a roll?
This is just a roll.
Okay, then it's 14.
Okay, so I'm going to put a difficulty of like 5 on that. Okay, so it's a 9 because I think my math is good.
That's pretty sick.
Okay, so even though this guy sort of took you guys by surprise, your shot lands. Okay.
So the kombucha,
Wow.
Don't sleep on kombucha.
360
that and
no scope.
probiotics.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's definitely the kombucha and the fact that you're just a well-trained pop singer. And nothing. So this guy clearly was not expecting a perfectly normal pop singer to be a part of this. This bolt hits him hard, and he goes down, hits a tree. Juggling balls go everywhere.
Oh.
And he takes a second, and he kind of dusts himself off. He shakes off the stun, and he just screams. It's this weird, blood-curdling, sort of inhuman-sounding scream.
I record it.
Yeah. For those beats.
Yep.
Absolutely. And that is when a giant spider leg
Oh no.
Nope.
steps out through the trees, and Dorito,
Oh, weird circus.
Yes.
you will very weird circus.
Very weird circus.
You will of course recognize this as an Aztec spider demon.
classic Aztec spider.
Yeah, I mean,
also-
just
El araña
I also think I
azteco.
recognize it because I have lore monsters and demons.
okay. Yeah, you would. Yeah, then you would probably recognize it as
We
well.
We know. We
Okay.
go-
Obviously.
It's an
So,
obvious thing.
you guys are under
cat and a
attack
witch.
again. There's a giant spider. There's this weird vampire guy. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh, the spider's more threatening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know the lore on Aztec spiders that
Oh,
are
are
very
spiders
large.
normal in circuses? Is
Are
that
they what?
Is that usual in a circus?
Oh, in vampire circuses, yeah, they're kind of like the elephants.
Oh, okay.
Like they go
yeah.
around and they ride them and stuff
right.
like that.
Oh,
But
suspicious.
but when you go and watch it, if you're like a spectator,
Yeah.
you get eaten by the spiders.
That's a good
Yeah,
show.
you see, it's a little different there.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
more
no, I
affordable than
Yeah,
peanuts.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so right, so they feed the patrons to the spider. So I recommend. I agree with Argyle Mucknan.
Honestly, a
that we
terrible
should-
business move.
That we should try to take down this spider.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you
sounds good. Take
guys
down the big
are,
threat.
I'm going to. Steve, is he okay?
you don't see Steve.
Oh no.
You don't see Steve. But
Look,
as
I've got Detect Steve. I'm sure he's fine.
as the second giant spider leg comes down, about halfway up the leg is just a coalition helmet.
There's. You don't know whose helmet that is. There's a lot of
Does it
lot
say
of helmets
Steve
going missing these days.
This is making me very emotional, so I want to fight.
I have
Okay.
Steve was my guy.
Okay. So the spider's here. It goes through and it immediately just sort of leans down and bites one of the skeleton robots in half. But those things don't have any solar emotion.
No.
So I need everybody
Skelly.
to roll a d20 and then add your initiative bonus.
Pardon the reach.
Damn.
And folks at home, if one of these rifts doesn't happen, I'm going to be very sad
Ooh,
because
that's
this
a
one's
natural
ridiculous.
All right, I got a 10.
Okay, you got a 10. Markia?
Double check twice.
Yeah, that's a natural 20. Yeah, right.
Dang.
13.
Okay. I heard Dorito got a natural 20.
A natural 20.
Sky Zoomer?
Natural
Guys
Doritos.
also got a natural 20.
Whoa! And Angela
Wow.
Merkin?
I got an 8.
You got
We really
an 8.
connected on
Wait,
our.
is that with your one?
A teen
Is
witch
that with-
team up. Top that.
We really connected while we were floating in the back.
Totally.
You guys are on a
I
different
totally
level.
get it.
Our rolls are synced up.
But I would like to use extreme if Steve's okay. No.
Well, you have just been barreled over by a giant spider. So the spider is going to sort of take the first move here. And it eyeballs the first thing that it sees, which is Clonathan.
Son of a bitch. Just like the gypsy woman said.
And it spits. It like does a weird like demonic spider loogie hawk, and just starts spitting web at you. Okay. So, I need you to roll your d20.
Why don't you go bite a STEM student in Queens or something?
And add your to dodge bonus.
Oh, not going well for a hero. 11.
Okay, well, even with that 11, this spider it probably got a little confused just seeing the weird array of people.
It's a weird universe.
Because it rolled so badly. It hawks that big loogie, and the giant web hawk sort of hits the ATV, like just next to you, but just, I mean, it's sort of an emasculating spit.
Well,
for
that's
the
really
giant
gonna-
spider demon.
It's really gonna hamper the
It's
killing.
like,
blue
it
failure.
doesn't always happen that way, I swear. The ringmaster, meanwhile, still very frustrated by the mind bolt, has not forgotten about you.
Oh no.
Usually people do.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, those boots.
He's eyeing you. He's also eyeing. He has noticed the boats. The boots. He's very fashionable. You can kind of tell. He's a very fashionable ringmaster.
Now I almost don't want to kill him.
But he
Almost.
he draws these sort of sick-looking throwing knives, and he tosses those at you. So I need you to roll a d20 and add your dodge bonus.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh wait, 16.
Okay, 16. Man, these vampires suck. Okay.
Yeah, they're hiding as clowns.
So at 16, you realize it's kind of a bad throw, but it doesn't even cost you any PPE. You just sort of instinctually sort of do a Neo hand wave, and your telekinesis.
Do I grab it?
Yeah, your telekinesis sort of stops him in the air, and yeah, you grab those knives.
Can I parry it back at him?
I will never say no to you, okay? So roll, you've got a to parry bonus, so roll again and add your to parry.
Ooh,
Whoa.
19
Jesus
plus
Christ.
9.
Okay, you
Have a +9 to parry?
I've never seen knives fly like that.
What is math?
As the skies get worse and worse, hopefully revealing something that you guys are going to decide at home, please. Those knives just straight up, boom, 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 just like they're literal like the buttons of his tuxedo.
Yeah, I used to date a ringmaster. It didn't go well for him either.
Zig a zig og, and he just he turns into ash. He's gone. There was laughter in the forest before. It has died down. Clearly, there are some grunts back there that are not thrilled that the guy in charge just got completely marked by a perfectly normal pop star that has nothing else to her at all whatsoever. However, there is still the big problem with the giant spider demon. Who are our natural 20s?
It's Teen Witch combo.
Sabrina the
Okay.
Teenage Witch.
Okay, so which one of you would like to go first? And we also have 4 extreme points if someone would like to deal with the spider that way.
You want to do extreme points? Okay. You want to do something magical?
Okay. Sure, I'll go first. Okay, so I'm going for the spider, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
this giant
I'm
spider
gonna go-
demon.
Listen, so I'm gonna go up to that spider, and so everybody knows in lore that spiders absolutely hate clouds of smoke.
Okay.
So I run up to him and I light a flaming hot bag of Cheetos on fire.
Okay.
Thus
I
making them
love that you
even-
use snack foods as your talisman for magic.
They are. This is
very cool.
from whence I was born as
Yeah.
a witch.
This is relatable content.
I'm from the Frito-Lay coven.
This is what too much
this is-
fructose does to you. It makes you
Yeah.
magic.
Some have said my powers are radical. So I light the flaming hot Cheetos on fire, and then I put them out with a high C, an ecto cooler high C, creating smoke.
So there's a giant burst of smoke. It's it's a pretty big cloud of smoke for such a small bag of chips, you guys. It's
Magic.
almost like 30 feet in diameter. Like it's a huge.
Holy shit,
cloud
what's
of
the active
smoke.
ingredient? Lester should be banned.
You hear the spider scream. It can't really figure out where it is. It can't see. The problem is you guys kind of can't either. So now there's smoke. There's red shirts yelling and just randomly shooting. There's clown rustling out in the distance, and then spider legs just every now and then going thunk next to you guys as it kind of tries to find targets.
Sorry guys,
But
I
it
didn't
can't.
account for the wind. So I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it is not a very windy day.
Listen, I'm not a witch physicist, okay?
Meanwhile, stuff is going down in the sky that just as a heads up is gonna be for naught unless one of you just votes once. So who's our second natural 20?
I'm the second
That's
natural
Sky Zoomer. Okay, Sky Zoomer.
Take it away,
What are you
Rito.
doing?
You got any gum?
You bet. You want fruit stripe or double mint?
Double mint.
With fruit stripe, you'd have no time.
I catch the gum popping in my mouth, get it all sticky.
Okay.
And then I look at her and I say, like, time to give this spider the finger. And I hop on my
Okay.
airfoil.
Okay.
And I fly like right under it. And I put the sticky gum on my finger.
Okay.
And I'm like, ugh, I give him the finger, but I pop that joint off because it's an explosive. And stick it to the underbelly.
Okay. Meanwhile, above you guys,
Effective.
things are getting crazy, but we'll
Yeah.
get to that in just a second.
All right. So
Okay,
I stick
so
it to the belly of the spider.
Okay.
Should I roll to see if I can do any of that?
yeah, let me decide how it is.
No, sounds
We're gonna
legit.
decide that. You know what? Okay,
Just
so
normal teen
It's like a
stuff.
strike, maybe just a strike.
So the spider's super impaired because the smoke. I think it loses like 5 to dodge or something like that, and it's big.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a 20 for me, and if it beats 10,
I guess, or should I add any bonuses? Strike, maybe?
you know what? Because I want to see this happen.
hit it?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. That is a 12.
Okay, perfect. You just you sort of cheat, through the smoke, and it's kind of a fingers crossed situation. You sort of skim your head on the belly of this
My
thing.
dew.
Yeah, your hat flies off your head. Your
Oh, my
backwards cap flies
backwards
off your
cap?
head. But you do smash the explosive up there with your gum and fly. It does blow up.
Yes.
You guys do hear a scream, but it seems like the spider is now just. Oh, what's the?
7 mega damage.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys hear a scream.
It's extreme.
Yeah, that's how extreme this game is. The damage is mega.
Yeah.
But really, it seems like you guys have just sort of pissed it off, and now it's going even more. And now that you have sort of flown above the smoke a little bit, you see that the skies have parted, and
Guys,
a man, you
another
can't
sky
quite
vagina.
tell he looks like a normal-sized human being. He has a cape on. He has a metallic helmet on. He has a mask, so you can't quite see any details, and he's wearing this weird, like, violet bodysuit. Lands, does a cool ninja roll. You see him, and he looks at you. He sees you, and he's like, "I've killed turtles." And he has these forearm claws.
Oh man.
He's like, "I can kill a bear."
No bear soup for you today.
Tonight he dines on bear soup. This strange man just
it's
covered in
Krang's
knives has arrived. And he's not doing anything yet. He's sort of eyeballing this chaos because there's a demon spider in all of you guys. So for now, that's what's up. Spire Hellfire, you're up. There's smoke, there's spider, there's probably spider blood spewing on everyone.
There is.
There definitely
There
is.
is.
Right, so there's a lot of smoke and commotion, so not everybody can see me or anything like that,
That's
right?
perfectly true. That's
All right,
absolutely
then.
true.
Now's the time.
Okay, now's the time.
They can't see me, so I release my pop star form, and I become the dragon that I am.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Wow.
But she just seemed like a regular pop star.
I know, right?
The old spire can't come to the phone. She's a
seems like-
fucking dragon.
Look what you made her do. Look what you
Okay,
made her
so
do.
guys, you guys don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden, this dragon that is a good bit larger than this demon spider and big enough to be very visible outside this cloud of smoke has shown up. Okay, and what's this dragon gonna do?
Wreak havoc on the spider. Let's see, we're going to do. Oh, since I get a +1 action per round.
Mm-hmm. So you can do 2 things if you'd
Yeah,
like.
concentrated fire breath and fire tail.
Okay, so
Onto
you.
the
Oh, you're gonna
spider.
1-2 this dude.
Yeah,
okay.
like,
Okay, so first you're gonna breathe. You're breathing fire.
Right.
Okay, so roll your 20 for that and add your to strike.
14 plus 9. That's
Okay, yeah.
23.
You.
It might hit. I'm not a math doctor, but that seems pretty good.
Okay, and roll damage for the fire breath.
Okay. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so the worst smell you have ever smelled just permeates the air. because a demonic spider from another dimension is being burned to a crisp right in front of you. It's screaming, it's struggling. The cargo truck catches a stray leg and kind of just gets knocked over on its side, and the cage gets knocked over on its side, and this still unconscious elf chick just kind of goes to funk. I mean, this thing's on the ropes, and you are following it up with.
Firetail batting it into the abyss.
Okay, go ahead and roll that to hit, and I'm because this thing's almost dead. It's not going to get its dodge bonuses.
Ooh, good. 4 plus 9. Is that a 4? That's a 4.
Yeah.
4 plus 9, so 13.
Okay. Somehow, it whether it's like it wants to see its spider demon kids or whatever, the spider sees this giant tail coming and just manages to just crumple just enough to dodge this giant tail.
I hate when they do that.
But the tail does move fast enough that the smoke clears out. So you guys suddenly, if it's been chaos for you, you get a clear picture. There's just a giant dragon fighting his spider demon while a weird, mysterious man covered in knives and a cloak has shown up and is just observing. Okay? So that's where we are. And it's down to old Clonathan Slayer Thomas.
All right.
I have an idea. Would you like to hear my idea?
I'd love to hear your
I am
idea.
very emotional about Steve.
Yeah.
And
As you
I want
should
to
be.
summon inner strength inside of me. I would like to beat in my mech and put you into my arms, embrace you like the cold love of death.
Yeah, of course. I'm a cat, I know.
Yes, ooh, yes, you're quite soft. And I want to fastball special you onto the spider
Oh,
and fuck shit up.
yeah, let's do the shit fucking.
Okay, so during the chaos, you have gotten into your glitter boy. Obviously, that's instinctual.
Yes.
The moment stuff's gonna go down, if you're the person driving a giant walking tank, you're gonna run and get in your giant walking tank.
This
What
is
are
my
we?
nature.
Yeah, what are we, stupid? So you're already in your armor. You have, I guess, somehow communicated this to him.
He's telepathic, kitten feline.
Well, you know, maybe you're a warm German lady, and you're a cat. Maybe you guys just you're kinda
Feline
on the same
intuition.
page.
We
Yeah.
vibe.
You have picked up this this cat man, and you're gonna throw him at this dying spider. So go ahead and give me go ahead and roll a d20. Add your to strike.
You just throw him into the ground?
10.
Okay, you've rolled a 10.
And,
and,
extreme points?
no.
No.
You know what? You want to skip rolling and do extreme points? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have 4. Whatever you'd however many
Yeah.
you'd like to cash in. You might not need all 4 because this is like a dying demon spider. But if you really want to give this a good fatality,
2?
2. Let's do it. Let's cash in 2 extreme points. But this had better be extreme.
Yeah.
I saw you and you describe.
Oh, tight. All right, so with a mighty toss, the glitter boy's metallic armor glinting in the sun, the fire from the dragon just reflecting off of it, looking just sick as hell, hurls me through the air like some sort of cat bullet, traveling through space and time, striking at this giant spidery target. And in anticipation, I begin twirling my body at such a rate as to rotate very quickly with my claws out. And then, as I'm about to strike, at that exact moment, as I tear through the claws, I kick back, do a flip, and then thrust out my arm to launch my arm launcher that I have here, forearm blaster. I blast my forearm into the spider's underbelly, hoping to make it rain down sweet, buttery murder silk.
Shut!
This is what you described.
Sweet buttery
So
murder silk.
so you fly at this spider, and it gives one last just defiant scream at you, just jaws open wide, and you just punch right into the mouth of this thing. It's your first time maybe inside the body of a giant spider, but you get a really up close and personal look at its anatomy. Normally you would probably hit something and like come to a stop, but you have used your boosters, a damn glitter boy just threw you as hard as it could. So you just burn through this thing. You're out the other side of this thing's thorax in like the blink of an eye. And just every bit of unused web and just goo that it has craps out the back of it. The spider just collapses.
Goop, there it is.
You are covered in just blood and demon blood and web. But this thing is very, very dead. Awesome. Very dead. Well done.
And again, sorry about the giant cloud of smoke.
We all got flavor blast.
Yeah, we did. Wow. Sam.
Happy?
Oh no. The mysterious man
Oh,
in the blades.
oh, this is.
Are you trying to start a slow clap, buddy?
No.
Yeah, I'm in.
I am sarcastically. No, stop clapping.
Yeah.
Stop
I
it.
thought, sorry.
This was me
Yeah.
sarcastically telling you that I am unimpressed. Because
That's so rude.
Really rude.
Wow, I sense.
Do you see what we
Nobody
just
invited
did?
you here.
Since no one asked you, wait, can I speak in dragon form or?
Yeah. Oh no,
I can
absolutely.
see it. I'm like,
absolutely.
no one asked you.
You've got a singing
That's how
career. You
dragons
need to
talk.
keep
Oh my God, is that
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
This guy, I mean, he just faces this dragon. He does not seem impressed at all. And he just looks around and he's like, my name is Aruku Saki. And on behalf of the Foot Clan, I claim all of this. And he sort of gestures at the cargo truck and your ATV. I claim all of this for the Foot Clan.
You know, it's not how, like, I have a lease on this thing. It's not how claiming works.
You got 3 payments?
Yeah,
Well,
we
you're-
can race for pinks, bro.
Your lease just got unleased.
Oh no.
I'm very discombobulated by what just happened. I'm assuming I'm on an alternate planet. I'm about to kill all of you.
That's a pretty good assessment.
Everybody roll
Okay.
a 20 and then add your initiative bonus. This guy doesn't get to go first because he literally just told you what it is that he's going to
The guy
do.
really lays out his plans.
How much snack food do
Oh,
you have
he's-
left?
All right.
Guys,
I'd
I
be
got
scared if you were
I got a
the
5.
hands. You're some
We got a
parody.
5.
I've got a whole Jansport full of
Nice.
all the snacks you guys could want. So
I'm
don't worry.
comforted by
Yeah.
this.
Don't worry, guys.
15.
Oh, jeez.
We got a 5. We got a 15.
Give me nuts under 10.
Ugh.
Wow.
I have bad luck, you
Look, yours
guys.
is better than mine.
Oh, I got a 1.
Oh, this guy's
Hey.
got a.
But plus,
Oh, this
yeah,
guy.
don't worry. And I don't have an initiative.
Oh, oh this guy.
So he might go first after all.
Yeah. Depending.
Yeah, why?
Okay. So you guys are facing
Screwed.
off.
Yeah.
You guys are facing off with this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna cut off his face and we're gonna cut off my face.
You guys are
We're gonna swap faces.
It's gonna be rad.
Connect with his son with a weird hand waterfall.
So you guys are about to fight. It looks awesome, okay? But then all of a sudden, there's a howl of wolves.
I sense wolves.
Sasswolf like.
And that's exactly what wolves sound like. So all of a sudden, all of these wolves just like, they're big, they're dire wolfy, okay? They're basically sort of these big dire wolves. These things just
Jonathan's
Wow.
falling apart
Pour
over
out.
here.
Why are they rendered so poorly?
the effects are pretty bad. They're like kind of claymation, like kind of
Dude owns a dragon. We had also money for this dragon.
yeah.
It was worth it, I'll be honest. Money well spent.
So these wolves have shown up and they're all kind of growling. They're sort of circling everyone. Shredder is kind of eyeing them. He is eyeing you guys.
Do you know them?
He doesn't see. He looks equally sort of ready to kill.
Or like a
the
Roku
wolves.
Surly.
Who was our highest initiative?
I'm 15.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the highest.
Sky Zoomer, kick us off.
Can I roll to see if the wolves are giant or if it's just forced perspective?
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Ah, clever foreshortening.
Yeah.
There we go.
He was just telling me about his.
9.
9?
9.
Yeah.
Okay, so sure, why not? Most of the wolves,
I disbelieve
Are
it.
they actually just closer?
yeah.
They're still wolves, though, right?
Oh, they're using
like-
those Tolkien cameras.
Some cat puppies.
So like a few of them are actually like small wolves.
Ah, knew it.
Like you can kind of tell, but
They're just closer,
But you sort of
guys.
get the sense that they only looked big because like the big leader wolf is legitimately big.
Ow.
It's like how they make Frodo look small and to make Boromir look a little taller.
Yeah.
So that you got sort of there's like 4 small wolves and then 2 actually like big ones, and when they all actually line up, you can see sort of the height discrepancies. Thanks for
so
making me do
cute.
that. So you did spend a good amount of time really analyzing those wolves.
So is there wolf
That's
lore?
my action.
I just,
That's fair.
I,
that's
just
your
love
action?
I just love when a teen has a passion and follows it. This kid loves wolves.
He really loves wolves.
Still learning about the world.
So
But
guys,
also loves the
who's our
horizon
next
line.
initiative? So the red shirts have sort of like circled around the cargo hold to protect this prisoner that you guys still don't know anything about. Old Sam's nowhere to be seen.
This is typical.
Yeah.
Sam's.
Drinking a sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
So who was next on our initiative?
Well, I had a 5.
I had a 10.
Okay.
So
One.
10, 5, 2, 1.
Okay, so what's up, giant dragon? You gonna show these little chihuahuas that have shown up? What's what?
Right, so there's. There were 7 of them.
Also, have any of
right?
you just wondered why there's a dragon, or is everybody just fine?
I've accepted my new fate.
Okay, that's fair. That's good. You did just go completely through a.
I was dragon agnostic. I was dragnostic, but now I've seen it and I
That's
believe.
Okay,
It
got
makes sense to me. It's like the arc of a pop star's career. They go from innocent to the sexy one to full dragon.
To a full
so
dragon.
I'm fine.
I
with
totally
it.
get it.
So-
Okay, yeah.
It's just like Debbie Gibson.
Yes.
Yeah.
All those
Classic.
Just
Exactly.
100%.
Classic Debbie.
All right, Spire Hellfire.
Right, so there's 7 wolves altogether.
I think I said 7 wolves
Seven
altogether.
wolves. Right.
But some are just tiny, like
Yeah.
puppy
There's
wolves.
like
Yeah, that's
smaller
important.
So
ones.
like five of them are like
It's a
normal
ragtag
size, but still really like mean looking, and then 2 of them are big like dire wolf.
You're
All
welcome.
right, they're surrounding us.
Yeah, they're surrounding
fast.
all of you, including this weird ninja
All
guy.
right. So since I have two actions, I'm going to fire breath at Shredder and any wolves that are behind him.
Okay.
And then with the other one, I'm going to take my tail and scoop that big mound of web viscera and hit that into the wolves that are behind me.
Okay. Okay, let's do that first bit first. Let's breathe fire at Shredder. So, you know what? Go ahead and roll the strike, just in case.
14 plus 9 then.
Okay. Hang on. Let me find Shredder again. Hang on just a little longer. Let me find. Sorry, I just lost a PDF. Okay, so you are breathing fire at this here guy Shredder.
And any wolves behind him.
And yeah, and so again, this guy like doesn't seem like super impressed by you guys. Okay.
Like
So
I mean, he's been to Dimension X.
yeah, duh.
Stands for extreme.
Okay, so you rolled again. You rolled. I'm sorry.
23.
Okay, you rolled a 23.
Pretty good.
Okay, so he definitely braces himself. He sort of throws his cloak around him. The fire does hit him though. He's definitely not thrilled about it. But the fire sort of dies off. He's still standing. He's smoking.
Ooh.
He's not happy. But it seems like the cape is there for the elements. Yeah. Oh god, now I just wish it was the mask that had fallen out instead of Shredder. But dude is still standing, which, I mean, he kind of just faced down a dragon.
I feel
So
sorry
now,
about
now
the
he's
dragon.
his armor's kind of glowing a little bit because now it's like super molten hot.
Did any of the wolves get?
No, you didn't. So what was action 2?
Was I'm gonna do the the tail, scooping up the web mass and smacking that into the wolves.
Okay, cool. So the wolves have sort of, they sort of saw you rear up, and they're animals. They're much smarter than just dumb people who are going to stand there and take a fire blast. So they've sort of and scatter. You know, they're not dumb. They know what's up. But you have scooped up this web stuff, and go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
All right, and I'm doing it for strike.
And the worst roller. Like ever. I was like, man, I'm throwing way too much overpowered stuff at these guys, and then I'm just rolling 1s and 4s for everything.
So 24 to strike.
Okay, so you, this web stuff just like smacks into one of the big wolves, and then he smacks into the overturned cargo truck and just kind of sticks to it, just and he's just kind of going and he's off the ground a little bit, so all of his legs are just kind of kicking, and he's just stuck to this cargo truck, and Lee Bob is just like butting it with his rifle. Okay.
Lee Bob wins.
Sweet rebound.
Okay, so those are your two. This giant dragon who just randomly showed up. So
Of
two
course.
actions. Who's up?
I believe it's me with 5.
Okay. You guys really nailed it this round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got wolves running around. They're not happy, and now you also have the shredder supercharged by fire.
That's the sound of a wolf getting stuck to a truck.
I thought it was Shredder.
Exactly.
Quick question: how many extreme points do we have?
We have 5 extreme points
All right.
for 6 wolves.
This is your time.
So
all for Shredder.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 3 extreme points.
Okay, we're cashing in 3 extreme points. Thank you, Internet, for giving them to us because Dan makes these count.
Now first, I just shake it off like old Taylor.
Matt, come here. I want you
All
to
the
judge with
viscera
me.
and
Matt's gonna help me judge if this is extreme enough.
All right, tight.
all right. With a vicious shake of my mighty fur, I sweep all the goop off my hot bod, and then begin sprinting, sliding across the hood, and then swinging myself around into the driver's seat of my ATV. And then whipping it around on doing a sick-ass side wheelie, I drive back to the cargo truck. I do a combat roll out, grab the elf girl, combat roll back in, put her in the seat, buckle up, because safety matters. And then I peel off doing another wheelie in the back into the woods away from this, because she's the cargo and I'm gonna get paid.
Whoa! Did extreme
That
enough?
was pretty extreme, man.
Okay, then that happened. Also, completely unexpected to me, Clonathan just got the hell out of here. Maybe just betrayed all of you. You scored it a heart. You scored it an 8.5. Awesome.
Out of 100.
Jurassic Park.
So,
That's it for us.
Clonathan just rolled out with your all stuff. In doing so,
It's because cats.
the wolves have scattered. Because that was a lot of wheelies, and they're like, what? No. Arr.
Yeah, they turned down my junk food.
The wolves have, also they probably don't like the smell of that, of any of the junk food. But you guys still have the shredder to deal with, who's just laughing because one of your guys just epically bailed.
Typical cat.
Who's next? Who's up on initiative?
You with a 2, because I have a 1.
Okay,
I have the 2.
and you're in your armor.
I'm in my armor and I am very thirsty. So I take on a flagon of nice ale and I start a raucous beer hall song
Okay.
with my crew. And we all go, yes?
Yes.
We all go, yeah.
I love this song.
And we try to put him to sleep. I don't know if this is effective, but this was in my heart.
Okay, so so Angela, who is again in a walking death machine,
Uses the power of
uses
song.
the power of song.
Which I am glitter boy, this is my glitter.
Trying to de-escalate this conflict.
part.
You know, I'd say like roll your charm. I honestly want to do this, but you're inside the armor, so it's not like he can like see you or be charmed by. How do we? Do you have any?
I
do
mean,
you have
he
any
clearly-
Singing as a skill.
He
If you
clearly
have
has
the-
a
let's
thing
Let's say
for
I have
metal.
singing as a skill, and it's like sonic blasting. maybe.
He clearly has a thing for metal based on his outfit.
Yeah.
So maybe he's more into Glitter Boy.
He might. Okay. So
Go
he's.
ninja, go ninja, go.
So he's confused.
What are these feelings?
Shredder walks up. He's walking. He's confused at first, but now he's just sort of annoyed. You guys are not taking Orokusaki seriously. Now he's pissed. So now, as a result of the singing, he's now just beelining towards this Glitter Boy. You're the biggest guy in jail. He's coming up to shank you. Okay, that's sort of where we are. Which brings us to the glorious roll of 1 for initiative.
Yes, that's right.
We need
Dorito,
Dunkaroos.
what's going on?
Dunkaroos.
A clever Dunkaroos.
By the way, guys,
Hostess
the sky kind of starting to glow a little bit again.
Oh,
I don't know what's coming,
okay.
but things are weird.
All right, so. All right, so I walk over.
You just left. Hope you get eaten by like a mechanical Tyrannosaurus Rex. It comes right through the top. It
I'll
just
see you guys
takes
later.
over.
By the way, I haven't looked at some of these books since I was like 11, and it's bringing up a lot of things. Dorito.
Okay, so, you know, I'm feeling weak with hunger. 'Cause the stuff's running right through me. But you know, I gotta protect my friend and her Glitter Boy. So, I epically leap. Wait, can I use extreme point?
Yeah, you guys have 3 extreme points.
I'd like to cash in an extreme point.
Yeah,
Okay,
anyone can
just
use-
one?
So,
Okay, so this is just, you're gonna do one extreme thing, okay?
Because I'm about to leap in front of him with some extreme seduction.
No one will just fight the guy.
When he,
Okay.
he's
I wanna
running
hear it,
at
go
her.
ahead.
He's running at her. But I get levitate in front of him, and I've got bugles on all my fingertips.
A witch has witch fingers.
Which I do have claws, so it helps the bugles stay on there. And then I eat them one by one off of my fingertips.
Okay.
Making eye contact.
Do you have,
with
it'll be,
Shredder.
so in that block on the right on your
Will
sheet,
make you corny.
there's a charm and impress
Corny, baby. Do
What?
percentage. In the upper right block at the bottom,
A charm and impress. Can you help me find this? Oh, where is it?
so it'll be like a couple
Charm.
lines under name and race. It'll be at the bottom of that section.
I got 40%.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to take that dice that just has multiples of 10 on it, 10, 20, 40, this one.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, roll it.
And I want you to roll it, and
Okay, so I'm
if
rolling
you get,
this.
Wait, is this extreme points?
oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
think-
did cash in an extreme point, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
I
this
keep going,
works.
right? Yeah.
Good catch,
Oh, it
local
works.
team.
It works.
It's also incredibly
Oh,
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sky
it
Zoomer.
totally works. Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Sky
there's a
Zoomer.
little leftover. Some
no, you gotta eat all of them.
Yeah. And I offer him. So wait, I just keep-
Shredder is,
I offer him a bugle on my fingertip to eat.
Shredder is enraged. He's just, he raises his hands up like he is just going to stab your face until you are permanently dead forever. But there's just something,
At first, he was horny for murder.
there's just something in the way you're moving, Dorito, that catches his eye. But what really catches his eye is those bugles. And something in his head just flashes back to his childhood in Tokyo. It's like that Ratatouille moment where he eats that.
Shrimp flavored bugles.
He just gets that taste of rice pudding and shrimp flavored bugles.
Und MSG.
Yeah, with a green tea Kit Kat. That used to be his after school snack after he'd go do ninja training with his buddy Hamato Yoshi. There's just something about it, and all of a sudden you're just speaking his language, and he also realizes he hasn't been with a lady in probably since he
Ever.
started wearing this gear.
And I
Actually, yeah, never. Which is why he's so mad all the time. 'Cause he's into it.
A pain I know all too well.
The Shredder takes off his mask, He takes a bugle off your finger with
So
his hand.
this is what it's like when
Eats it.
doves cry.
It is. Join me and my Foot Clan, Weird Witch Lady, and we'll rule this bizarre region I haven't really explored or identified yet together.
Oh, you want me to join you? How the
Absolutely.
tables turned. Thought we'd just make out.
He's like alarmingly handsome.
Yeah,
It's weird.
He has a very defined jawline.
Yeah.
Oh man. The
Yeah.
thing is, you know, the witch is beholden to one thing. Her snack food coven, right? The Frito-Lay coven.
I
And
understand.
it takes money to buy snacks. Do you have a lot of money?
I'm the head of one of the biggest crime organizations on the planet. You'll want for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Your friends can come too. Join me, singing shiny man.
I gotta.
Even you,
It's just
mutant
short
teen
haircut.
bear. I hate teenage mutants, but I think you and I could get along. And you, enormous dragon.
What?
I haven't forgotten about you. Join the Foot Clan.
Okay. Oh
Be
yeah. the
my new
cat's gone.
fiance's maid of honor.
Wait. Okay. I think I need to converse with my buddy, my BFF, my teen bear friend.
I'll give you time.
Thanks.
While you guys are conversing and he's just like letting you talk, the skies are starting to get crazy. There's thunder. There's lightning. I don't know what's coming.
Is now the time for love, or should I put it on the back burner?
I don't even know what love is. I just like to party.
God.
Here's what I think you should do. Get him to help us out with our thing, and
Oh.
we'll say we'll join him later,
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
right? Because he's got knife arms.
All right. High five.
Sky five.
Damn.
Yeah.
While you guys are conversing, there's thunder,
Okay.
there's lightning, the sky is cracking. There's another rift opening. I don't know what's coming out yet. Oh God. Suddenly, out of everything's happening, Shredder offers you his hand. Do you take it?
Yes, I take it.
He takes it. Oh my God, you guys have just made a powerful new ally. And
Yeah.
just in time, because out of the rift, oh, a giant white dragon covered in feathers with a little 8-year-old boy on it
What? No way!
bursts
No way!
out of the rift.
Our luck's running out.
What?
And you hear the dragon loudly say, "What the? Where are we?" And then he sees you guys and he says, "Looks like a lot of bullies." Oh. And the little boy goes,
The 80s are back for revenge.
and this dragon,
Never ending story.
this dragon has taken you guys completely by surprise.
Oh man.
Swoops down,
He's so fluffy.
Und maybe boyfriend, so.
swoops down at you guys, and blasts you with a powerful, earth-shaking roar. So everyone roll a d20 and add your to dodge to it.
Oh, Don.
Would this be like suppressing a horror factor at all?
No, because he's not like scary. He's like
he's not scary at all. Alright.
he's kind of friendly.
It's like we're
Do you need
we're
me to
the
roll as well?
a-holes here.
No, you're gone, dude. You drove off.
You're just gone.
Job's a job. And I'm extremely dedicated to my job.
Has anybody beaten a 15?
Yeah.
No.
20,
I
gotta-
24.
13. What's this, the Toonsist, the SNL cat? who goes out
17.
to-
Do I? Okay,
Go to
maybe
17.
17.
Yeah,
You rolled a
studies is fun.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
24.
It wasn't-
You rolled a
wasn't
24?
No, that was a 3 plus a 9. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just gonna use this one from now on. Since he's
Don't mind
gone.
me. Just
just
googing out.
this is so dumb.
So why don't you slide?
Okay, so it is Markia. The earth is shaking. For some reason, you're the only one that is really affected. Maybe you were already kind of unbalanced based on the stuff you're standing on. Yeah, you're like, huh? Another, oh my God, yeah, another dragon. So I need you to roll a d20 and roll your, roll a d20 and add your roll bonus, which is also in that combat section. It should be under your parry. So this is like rolling with impact.
It's an 11.
Okay, so let me... Okay, cool. So you're hit, and I would have you roll a minimal amount of damage, but you're a dragon and who cares? It's not gonna hurt. You fall, but you somehow, this giant, massive, fire-breathing dragon does this, like, the dopest tuck and roll. Whoa. It doesn't even make sense visually. But somehow this dragon just does a really great roll and is back on its 4 feet.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, it's on the ground. Falcor, you don't know what its name is, but this giant dog thing is coming at you guys for another pass. Did you roll it? Let's roll initiative, unless we already did and I forgot.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay, let's roll initiative. Add your bonus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
There you go.
What'd you?
20.
Okay, a 20.
20. Well, you got 21.
Yes.
But you guys both rolled 20s.
Bitte.
Okay.
18.
18, nice.
There you go.
21.
Okay. But you guys rolled natural 20s?
Yeah.
Okay, so natural 20s, always got to go first, and then Spire, and then, oh, sweet Dorito.
That's right.
Okay.
I got Shredder with me.
Angela, you're in the glitter boy. You got this giant thing bearing down on you. You also have a gun that puts holes in planets.
I was going to use my gun this time.
Basketball specialist teenager.
I can see why I do it, but I am still very sad. I'm still very sad because of Steve. I have not seen him in quite a bit. So I take my fury out on Sebastian's on top of Falca. I don't know his name is Sebastian.
Okay, the little boy.
Yes, he is the pilot. And I take the ion blaster and I shoot.
Oh, so you're shooting with your pistol.
Shoot with the pistol.
Okay, so you've like opened up sort of a flap in the glitter boy, and you're just shooting with your.
Well, the big one, the big one. So
okay, so open your second page. That's your railgun.
Yeah.
So what you guys see on the glitter boy is all these like claws come out of its feet to like anchor it down like a siege tank. And all of a sudden this just the biggest gun you have maybe ever seen in your life just sort of starts to unfold from her arm and go up over her shoulder like Megatron's gun. And just so all this just these targeting systems go up. There's actually like an alarm, like a giant vehicle backing up, just a. Oh no!
And I save this for children because I'm shooting a child. And I say, Sebastian, say my name. And I shoot him. Oh my God.
Now, we do have 3 extreme points. Do you want to roll this, or do you just want to make sure?
What's the thing? No.
Use an extreme point to murder this child.
To the extreme.
As one extreme point, and he has to say, what is my name? Well,
Okay.
he does not know, but he must know.
Okay.
To the never-ending
Okay,
story.
so you're using an extreme point. You're loaded up. You're ready to go, and you yell.
Say my name, Sebastian. What is my name?
And then you
Child, Kinder.
and you're pulling the trigger.
Und I pull trigger und I shoot.
There is a burst of light. All of the trees around this clearing where you guys are fighting flatten out. There is a massive ringing in everyone's ears. Shredder especially, because he just has a big metal helmet. Your eardrums are all bleeding a little bit. There's dust everywhere. Rocks are kicking up. In the background, you see Steve's body just go out in the forest.
There he is. He's
Steve Rocket's blasting off again.
Yeah.
This giant burst of energy burns towards this innocent 9-year-old boy who hears a very familiar demand somehow. He hears, "Say my name." And he just says, "Moonshot!" There is a quick pop of red mist.
Oh my God.
This is why Jonathan Brandis is the second one.
Where there was a boy riding a dragon, 2 tennis shoe clad feet just fall from the sky.
Oh my God.
Falcor sees them and just goes, "No!" Kitskaizu.
You're welcome.
I look in my rearview mirror. The hell was that?
I probably just use my turn to throw up violently. No, I don't. I'm on my airfoil, and I want to try and loop up around the dragon and jump onto his back with my knife.
Okay, so you're rolling for this? We do have 2 extreme points left.
I'll just roll for this one.
Okay,
Seems like an appropriate.
so you're flying up. Okay.
I'm gonna fill that kid space.
Okay,
Where there
finally
wasn't
we're getting
kids.
some
It's
air
gonna be me.
I'm liking this. We're getting some
Yeah.
air-to-air combat.
My knife. I got a 13.
Okay. Hey, so we're done after that. Is this our last? Okay, got it. Okay. So you rolled a 13. Poor dragon.
Oh, jeez.
You plunge your knife into this dragon,
Oh.
and he yells. He's not happy.
Yeah.
But he's also a dragon. You just kind of like pricked him a little bit. So he's whipping his tail around. He's trying to shake you off.
Sure.
So let's actually go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh yeah. That was a 4.
Okay, so he rolled a 17. Normally combat wouldn't work like this, but I'm trying to figure out how the mechanics of doing this work. So he's bucking you off.
Yeah.
You are forced from your airfoil, which goes,
Yeah.
and you sort of fly off the side of this dragon into the trees.
Yeah.
You land with a thud. Go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
4.
Okay, you take 4 damage.
8 points of falling damage.
Yeah, just 8 points.
Not like that.
Which brings us to our dragon.
Oh. Right. Well, I guess I'm gonna use an extreme point to take out this other dragon. There can only be one.
Absolutely.
And it is going to be this fire dragon,
Okay.
fire hellfire. So what I'm going to do is all this time, and I have a skill of music composition.
Yeah, you do.
I've been recording various elements of cat and heat noises. Steve's dying shriek that was cut off.
He's dead?
Also,
No, it was his patrolling shriek.
like the skeleton robot and everything.
The crunch of my chips.
Okay.
And I'm a master mimic because, pop star. And with my dragon voice, I put all of that together in one fell swoop and blast it at Falcor.
Okay, so you guys are gonna kill him with music.
Well, because I have 2 actions.
Yes.
So blast it at Falcor, and if that doesn't do anything, then I'm going for the dragon nads
Okay.
and ripping it out the body.
For this to be extreme enough for me, you guys have to do this song. Okay?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We know the samples. We know Steve's screams. We know cat meows. We know you're the lead vocalist.
Oh, God.
I gotta hear the song. So give me a beat.
I can do a radical teen beatbox. Oh, you got
All
it?
right,
do
team
it, do it.
beatbox this.
Oh, here it goes. Oh my God, I was about to retire. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, 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 really kill this dragon.
With your claws whip forward. You take this luck dragon's testicles, pull them off of his body.
Oh no.
They're attached to things.
More things just keep coming out because, yeah, absolutely, they're attached to things. And this luck dragon, his luck has run out. He falls from the sky. You guys and your new friend Shredder look
My
around this
boyfriend.
carnage. Your boyfriend Shredder.
Yay.
Shredder puts his arm around you and he says, "Hey, you guys want to go after whatever was in that cage or what?"
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it.
And that is an adventure that we may or may not ever get to.
I'd like to use the last extreme point to
Absolutely.
drive
We
faster.
have Last extreme point is spent, but you got to have a good last line since you're the new bad guy.
I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand where I'm going. To listen to the entirety of the Goo Goo Dolls discography with this sleeping elf lady.
Guys, that's it.
Oh my god.
Thanks so much for playing, guys. Thank you so much for donating and following along with HyperDrive. Dan Casey, where can people find you? Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me. You can find me online at Dan Casey and pretty much every day on Nerdist.com.
Right, Markia, thank you so much.
Yeah, this was fun. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Marquis McCarty. It's MarkeiaMcCarty. And Marvel Movie News, Tuesdays, 2:30 on Popcorn Talk.
Haley Mancini, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. You can find me at Haley Mancini on Twitter. And I guess my office at Cartoon Network. Please don't stop by there.
Chris Yule, star of Common Cult.
You can find me at @TheChrisYule on Twitter or ChrisYule.com for more fun stuff.
And make sure you guys check out workingfishtv.com. Is that?
Yeah, it's all. It's working.fish.
Working dot what?
Fish.
You got the
Right.
domain name
The
Fish?
working
domain.
fish.
My website is joestarclub.club, and you completely just trumped how cool I thought my website was. Working.fish, and of course Charlie Feldman.
I'm hoping I can drop the accent. Okay. Charlie_Feldman on Twitter, Charlie__Feldman on Instagram, and look out for Truly Outrageous, a Gem fan film coming at some point in the fall.
Guys, thank you so much. We got Clonathan as a new villain. Where's old Sam? That's a total mystery. What is happening? What's going on? Matt, get over here. Let's talk what's coming up on the HyperDrive.